Cold calling is a powerful sales tool, but it's important to measure and track your results in order to improve your performance. By tracking your metrics, you can identify areas where you need to improve and make adjustments to your strategy. Here are some key cold calling metrics to track. Call volume. How many calls do you make each day, per week, per month? Call answer rate. What percentage of your calls are answered? Conversion rate. What percentage of your conversations with prospects result in a qualified lead or a sale? Average call duration. How long are your calls on average? Number of objections. How many objections do you receive on average? Call abandonment rate. What percentage of your calls are abandoned by the prospect? Once you have tracked your metrics for a period of time, you can start to analyze them and identify areas where you need to improve. For example, if your call answer rate is low, you may need to adjust your calling times or your opening statement. If your conversion rate is low, you may need to improve your sales pitch or your ability to overcome objections. Here are some tips for improving your cold calling results. Use a CRM system to track your calls and your pipeline. This will help you to stay organized and manage your cold calling process effectively. Set realistic goals. Don't expect to close a deal on every call. Set realistic goals for yourself, such as making a certain number of calls per day or generating a certain number of qualified leads per week. Personalize your pitch. Tailor your pitch to each individual prospect. Do your research and learn about their needs and pain points. Be persistent. Don't give up after the first call. Follow up with prospects regularly and keep nurturing them until they're ready to buy. Ask for feedback. Ask your prospects for feedback on your sales pitch and your ability to handle objections. This feedback will help you to improve your cold calling skills. By tracking your metrics and following these tips, you can improve your cold calling results and close more deals. Bonus tip: record your calls and listen back to them. This will help you to identify areas where you can improve, such as your tone of voice, your body language, and your ability to answer objections. Example: let's say you're a software company that sells marketing automation software. Your target audience is marketing managers at small and medium-sized businesses. You've been cold calling for a month and you're not seeing the results you want. You decide to start tracking your metrics to identify areas where you need to improve. Here are your metrics after 1 month of cold calling. Call volume, 200 calls per week. Call answer rate, 30%. Conversion rate, 2%. Average call duration, 5 minutes. Number of objections, 3 per call. Call abandonment rate, 10%. Based on these metrics, you can identify the following areas for improvement. Call answer rate. Your call answer rate is low, so you need to adjust your calling times or your opening statement. Conversion rate. Your conversion rate is low, so you need to improve your sales pitch or your ability to overcome objections. To improve your call answer rate, you could try calling at different times of day or on different days of the week. You could also try a different opening statement, such as one that is more personalized or that is more likely to grab the prospect's attention. To improve your conversion rate, you could try practicing your sales pitch or taking a sales training course. You could also try to identify the most common objections that you receive and develop strategies for overcoming them. By tracking your metrics and focusing on the areas where you need to improve, you can increase your cold calling results and close more deals.